Original Friday Night Sports Blitz.
Hey, welcome back to the Friday Night Sports Blitz, Week 7. Chris, we got even more games to get to.
Yeah, we just saw that one side of the district, half of the local team, Flower Bluff. Now, the other local team in that district.
Exactly. So let's roll with the first game here. This is Gregory Portland, the Wildcats, taking on Brownsville Porter.
This game was 72-0 last year down in the Valley.
Wow.
Just context.
All right, so
I hope I didn't spoil too much.
let's see if they can keep it a
Porter
little
is
closer this time. And that's Reed Dooms taking it, Gabriel Juarez with the big-time gain. Now here's Reed Dooms, who is taking it himself over and out of bounds, trying to get some positive yardage. And then another handoff to Gabriel Juarez, and this time putting the Wildcats in a really good position to score, but not quite yet.
He didn't get in on that?
No, not yet.
Oh, man,
it looked
close.
like there was no one that was going to stop him.
There we go.
But there's the touchdown by Brody Mitchell, so able to get it done on the ground so far. The Wildcats work.
Yeah, looking, like they had some carryover from that 72-0 game last year.
Absolutely, and take a look at this. Colton Harrison, big-time touchdown reception.
Yeah, his brother Ryder back from that early season injury, back on the roster and contributing.
And still trying to recover. Now they do go for two right there, but it went over his head, so they did not convert on that. Let's take a look at the final score, 45-0, so a little less points.
Coach Davis, maybe took his foot off the gas a little bit, but hey, get them home to the Valley safe tonight. All right, let's get to our next game. Ingleside and West Oso. Jaden J.C. Smith, he's been breaking all of Ingleside's receiving records. Well, this is not him. We're going to see him in a second, but here it's Brody Briggs with the score. That made it 14-0 Ingleside. Now, the Bears, this is a disastrous play. It was almost a safety, and it actually would have been better if it was a safety, because instead they fumble, and Ingleside gets the ball at the half-yard line.
Less points.
So, yeah, you would have given them 2, but then you get to kick the ball deep. Instead, you give Ingleside the ball at the half-yard line, and now Smith comes in. Aiden Jacobson hitting his man back of the end zone. That was nice. And that wasn't even his best play of the night. That's coming up here in a second. But here, West Oso's Devin Martinez trying to get something going before the half. He's going to scramble. The nice first down, gets shoved out of bounds. Hey, can I get a drink here? Thank you very much. But
gotta hydrate.
Yeah, this time he goes through the air, and Lino Solis here going to pick it off for the Mustangs deep inside West Oso territory, so that made it 21-0 at the half. So now the opening kick of the second half, and Smith gonna get it, and he's gonna go. He gone for the score. Player of the Week nominee. All Ingleside, all J.C. Smith in this one. Final 61-13.
Look at that, even waving at the camera. He knew exactly where it was. Big win for the Mustangs. All right, let's take a look. We're going to take a journey over to Beeville. This is the Floresville Tigers against the Beeville Trojans. It was homecoming for Beeville, so really packed house in this district opener between these two teams. So we get this one started with Floresville's Daniel Ariano running it himself. And he was just evading, he was hurling, he was doing everything, and he was feeling it. He came to play, that's what he said. And now take a look at this crazy play by Beeville. That's the quarterback, that's Elijah Sustata, who caught it and got them way down into the red zone.
Major Play of the Week nominee there.
No question, and so they're able to finish off that drive with Rain Espozosa going into the end zone for the rushing touchdown. So Beeville leading 7-0. Chris Souza loving it. Now on the punt return for Beeville, Chiante Mazzone with the big-time gain over to the side and out of bounds. So that sets up another touchdown run by Christopher Gomez, and that put Beeville up 14-0. The fans were loving it, and they were rolling there. Let's take a look at what the final score wound up being, 45-14, so taking care of the team from San Antonio.
Yeah, good win for the Trojans, opening district win. Yeah. All right, let's check out Calallen hosting La Feria out of the Valley, out at Phil Danaher Stadium tonight. And here, Sebastian Dennis going to go up top for Reese Rusher. Great name right in front of the Blitz camera. Big first down. Coach Campbell like liking what he's seeing. Then the handoff to Jude Hernandez. Going to take it up the middle and in for the score just like that. 7-0, Calallen. Then here, the handoff, catch ball again. Elias Timms going to take it 35 yards inside the 5. Calallen back in business. And then the handoff to Timms again. Got him down there. Going to punch it in. That made it 14-0 Cats. But here, it's Rusher, this time on defense. Going to come down with the pick.
Dominant on both sides of the ball. Campbell loving that.
Absolutely. Feria is like, we came up from the valley for this. Here, a touchdown, back of the end zone again. I can't even keep up. That was Rusher again. Great hands Rusher. He scored there. That made it 21-0. And this one was just a disaster for Feria across the board.
The instant replay.
Instant replay.
I don't think I've seen that yet up before. That's pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. So let's take a look at the score. This one, obviously, all Calallen, 63-0. Thanks for coming.
Wow. Man, yeah, it's like you go on that trip, right? You expecting to at least put maybe some points on the board.
You know, there are some really good Valley teams down there. You know, PSJ North, they are going to be a force in that region for Miller, Vets, those guys down the line once again, Edinburgh Vela, but you know, that 4A district, those are not those guys.
Yeah, and it was incredible, too, to see Gregory Portland really rolling. I mean, they haven't had many losses this year, so really big-time win for them.
Yeah, exactly. And like we said earlier, that date with Flower Bluff, yeah, you could probably book that as the game of the week. Little spoiler down
Inevitable clash of the Titans.
Exactly, exactly. All right, well, we've got 4 more highlight games to get to, so stay tuned.